Hello everyone, welcome to Chemizone Complete Chemistry. In our today's video, we are going to learn how can we balance a chemical reaction in three very simple steps. Okay, so these are some of the examples that we will see. So let us get straight to the point. What are the three simple steps that we have to use to balance a chemical reaction? First step is we have to balance all the atoms, other than hydrogen and oxygen. This we will balance later on. This is the first step. Second step is you have to balance all the hydrogen atoms. And third and the last step is by the time you come to the last step, that is balancing all the oxygen atoms. Okay, by the time you come to the third step, you will see in most of the cases oxygen is already balanced by after only the first two steps also. But still you have to confirm whether the oxygen atoms are balanced or not. If they are not balanced, then we can balance them. Now, what is the exact meaning of balancing? That the number of atoms of each type in reactant, okay, this number of atoms in each type in reactants must be same as that of product. This is which law? This is law of conservation of mass. Okay, so how we can do? We can, at the end, we can count the total number of atoms of each type on the reactant and product, and we can confirm whether the reaction is balanced or not. Okay, so this is the first example. So first step is balance all the atoms except oxygen and hydrogen. So which is the atom? Here we have carbon. So here you can see there are 5 carbons, but on the right hand side there is only 1 carbon. So we can add a number 5 here. Okay, so now we have got 5 carbon and how many hydrogens are present? Second step is to balance the hydrogen. Okay, how many hydrogens are present? 12. So here there are 2. How can I make it 12? I can multiply it by 6. 6 into 2 is 12. Now, first two steps are completed. Now, third step, is the number of oxygen balanced? No. Here you can see 5 2s are 10 oxygen plus 6 into 1. So 6. 10 plus 6 is 16 oxygen. Here we have already 2. So 2 into what will give us 16? 2 into 8 will give us 16 and here it will be 1. Okay, so now the reaction is balanced. Now we have to check whether it is all the atoms are same or not. In the reactant, how many carbons are present? 5. How many hydrogens are present? 1 into 12 is 12. How many oxygen are present? 8 2s are 16. Similarly, on the product side, how many carbon are present? 5. How many hydrogens are present? 6 2s are 12. How many oxygens are present? 5 2s are 10 plus 6, 16. Number of oxygen is 16. So you can see it completely tallies. Okay, the number of atoms of each type on the reactant is same as that of the product. So this is the correct final answer for the balanced chemical reaction. This is which reaction? This is many times we used in thermodynamics. This is reaction with oxygen. That is nothing but it is a combustion reaction. Okay, this is an alkane CnH2n plus 2. This is pentane. We are reacting it with oxygen. Okay, this is reaction with oxygen is called as combustion reaction. Okay, this is the second reaction. Again, we will follow the same steps. Balance all the atoms other than hydrogen and oxygen. So here we don't have hydrogen, we don't have oxygen, but we do have hydrogen atoms. First, what we will do, first we will balance all the other atoms. Here there is how many carbon? 1. Here also there is 1 carbon. Okay, here there are 2 Cl2 and here there is only 1 chlorine. So what we can do, we can multiply. Okay, here there are 2 Cl, here there are 4 chlorine atoms and in the reactant here there are only 2. So we can multiply this by 2. Okay, now chlorine is balanced. Next, what we have to balance? Carbon is also balanced. Now, next step is we have to balance the hydrogen atoms. Okay, hydrogen atoms, if we see, hydrogen, here there are 4 hydrogen. Okay, here there are 4 hydrogen, so we can add 4 here. Okay, here we have added 4. So 4 hydrogen, 4 chlorine. But now if you see, the number of chlorine atoms have become 4 plus 4, 8. Okay, so this we will make it 4. Okay, so that it becomes 8. Okay, so now you can see it is balanced. Let us check the number of atoms. On the reactant side, there are how many carbon? There is 1 carbon. How many hydrogen? There are 4 hydrogen. And how many chlorine? There are 8 chlorine. On the product side, how many carbon? 1. How many hydrogen? You can see 4 into 1 is 4. And how many chlorine atoms are present? 4 plus 4 is 8. So you can see it is balanced. Now, this is the last reaction that we are seeing. So first what we can do, we can balance all the atoms other than hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen is not present, but oxygen is present. So let us balance this. Here we have 3 sodium. Here we have only 1 sodium. Okay, so what we can do, first of all, we have to always focus on the odd number of atoms. Here you can see there is 3 calcium. So we have to somehow make it even number. So we multiply this by 2. Okay, so 2 threes are 6 calcium. So what we'll do, here we will add 6. Okay, here we have added 6. Now what will happen? Here we have added 6. 6 to the 12 chlorine. So here there will be 12 NaCl. Now you can see 12 sodium atoms are present. So here we will add 4. Okay, so now you can see this reaction is balanced. Let us check. Left hand side, how many sodium? 4 threes are 12 sodium atoms. Then how many phosphorus? 4 into 1, 4. How many oxygen? 4 fours are 16. How many calcium? 6 into 1 is 6. 6 twos are 12 chlorine. Okay, here if we see how many sodium atoms are present, 12 into 1 is 12. Then how many phosphorus? Phosphorus 1 into 2, 2. 2 into 2, 4. Then we have oxygen. 4 into 2, 8. 8 twos are 16. Calcium, how many calcium atom? 2 threes are 6. And last we have chlorine. How many chlorine? 12 into 1 is 12. So in this way you can see we can easily balance any chemical reaction in very simple, 3 simple steps. Thank you so much.